Xin Chao, what's up everybody? Alright, we're at a Monday over in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. It has been raining all day. It's actually been raining all weekend. Hence, we didn't really do any live streaming on Sunday. We did a little bit on Saturday. But in this video today, we're going to talk about Saigon as one of the first cities to take a major step against Vietnam's biggest problem. Let me know in the comment section what you think Vietnam's biggest problem is and what you think Saigon is about to do to try to make it a little bit better. So as you can see coming in from the distance here, this would be the water ferry. If you're new to the channel, I'm a guy that lives in Saigon, Vietnam. I do a lot of vlogging here while I'm here. I do travel to other countries, mainly in Asia. When I do go to these other countries, I also film videos there and I do live stream. So if you are interested in things that are all Asia and Southeast Asia, I'm a great channel to subscribe to. So yeah, if you want to watch me live stream, I do it on a new platform called Kick. Kick.com is a competitor to Twitch. So it's kick.com/fat and broke. You'll find me over there if you want to watch me live stream. Great platform. It doesn't cost you anything to go over there and follow me for free. If you do want to support me, you can subscribe. I get all the money. If you sign up for a $5 subscription, I get $4.95 of it. So yeah, we're in the comment section now. You guys have made your guess of what I'm about to talk about, but Saigon, as of I think Thursday or Friday, they approved a bill for about 360,000 USD, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot to Vietnam, and they're going to use that to try to clean up this wharf area. So they're going to attempt to clean up the river from this channel where it comes to the large river, and then it goes into the smaller area over by the new wharf, or Daksan. So they're going to collect all the trash over here and clean up this specific area. Over by ROS, by the way, never go to ROS. Terrible restaurant. Waste of money. So skip ROS. But if you are in that area, they're going to start cleaning up all the trash there. They want to do a bill. They want to clean it up. So I kind of briefly talked about it. I swear, like, I don't swear, and I hope not, but I've been throwing around this idea for how long? Like, let's do the first thing, and first things first, let's clean up District 1, and let's clean up the tourist areas first. Just like Cambodia did in Phnom Penh. You know, it works, it's very effective. If you just go to Phnom Penh right now, and you fly there, and you go to the airport, and you go directly into Phnom Penh, you go to BKK, which is like one of the areas there that's pretty good to stay at if you're in Phnom Penh. You're not going to see trash. You're not going to see much dirt. You're not going to, it looks pretty nice. But then as you just start getting out of like that one tourist district, you can start to see trash in Phnom Penh. And then of course, once you leave the city or take like a bus to go anywhere, you're going to see huge amounts of trash. It pretty much becomes just like Vietnam. You know, Thailand had some bits and trash too. When I was on the bus, you saw trashes in areas in the remote. But again, Thailand has a way better handle. It's one of the things that Thailand definitely saw was probably a problem at some point. I don't know if they ever had trash as a problem. I don't remember it being a problem when I was there 10 years ago in Bangkok. But it seems that Thailand's done a great job on trash, and whatever they're doing, I think if Saigon and or Vietnam was smart, they would start copying what Thailand's doing. It's easily the biggest problem. You know, I was going to shoot a video just about Vietnam's biggest problem, and the biggest problem, in my opinion, is trash. You know, it's a beautiful country, full of beautiful wilderness and beautiful outdoor stuff, and water fountains and waterfalls. Waterfalls, not fountains, but I'm sure there's gorgeous fountains. But waterfalls and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I think Thailand and Vietnam are very similar on that kind of stuff as far as natural wonders and things like this. You know, of course they're going to be super similar because they're directly next to each other. They're pretty much close to the same, you know, geographically. So they're going to share some similarities for sure. But I think it's a very good idea. Now, there's been already a lot of people that are like, don't clean it up here. Track it down to where it's coming from and clean that up. Guys, if you tracked where this trash was coming from in this river, you're talking 200 million USD to even like start a cleanup project. Like, you're talking gigantic amounts of money. And that's not what they're going for. They're not still on the mentality of let's kill it at where the problem comes from. They're like, let's try to mitigate the damage of where it goes to. And right now they want to clean up this wharf area because, I mean, if you really don't know, this is where everybody stays. Like, if you're your first time in Saigon, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be staying in this area unless you're broke. And then if you're broke, you're going to be in B-Tex or Boi Ving, the backpacker area. So you're either going to be staying in this area if you got a little bit of money. No offense to anybody if broke or not broke. I'm broke as fuck, so I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying it how it is. For the most part, people that got money will usually stay in this area, this tourist area. And then people that are on a bit of a budget are going to go a little bit further down and be in that Boi Ving area. That's what's good about the vastness of District 1. That's what I really like about it, you know, is you can walk to all these different areas. The walkability video is funny. People are like, some guy's like, I've been to 900 countries. It's the worst country I've ever walked in. Man, I've been to definitely areas in Mexico that are way worse to walk. I mean, multiple other areas where it's been way worse to walk than I've ever seen in Vietnam anywhere. But it is what it is. People are entitled to their own opinions. That is life, and that is how the world goes round and round. So yeah, they're gonna start cleaning up this trash here. I think it's a good idea. Let's just clean it up. You know, I think the first thing I would do if I'm Vietnam, not that they're gonna listen to me, I'm a fat 40-year-old guy with a YouTube channel with only 25,000 subscribers. What do I know? But I would start to clean up this area as well. I'd clean up all this area. I'd start to push into these streets. I would start with like a 3-block radius to Huynh Way, and then I'd continue out another block radius, and I'd hire the manpower and the forces needed to start really cleaning this area. And I'd start expanding out like a block every, I don't know how long it would take, a month or two. And do it slowly and do it correctly, so you're not putting a bunch of quick timelines and pressure on yourself. Because you're going to see what works and what doesn't work for keeping it clean, et cetera, et cetera. Because that's going to be a kind of a relatively new phenomenon to Vietnam. You know, really where they should take lesson from is their team on Huynh Way. You know, Huynh Way is always clean. Just apply the same thing you do to Huynh Way to the rest of District 1, for the most part the tourist areas, and you're going to clean up perspective a lot, like on what people think about cleanliness here, on trash. You know, when it's the first thing you see, and you see it right away, and you see it everywhere you walk, and you see it in, we're supposed to be like the nicest tourist area, you're definitely going to get a little, man, what are they thinking? Why don't they clean up their trash? And it's definitely going to have a little bit of an effect on your opinion of, you know, Vietnam. So I don't know how they're going to clean up the trash. I don't know if they're going to make some kind of dredge system. They do have a dredge system now, like that kind of goes through the smaller, a lot of people don't know this, but they do have the ways of cleaning up now. You know, there's one main river, and then this splits into all kinds of little rivers. I think this is one of the main parts of the main Saigon River, or like a tributary of it. I can't remember. I'm terrible at that kind of stuff, so admittedly that is not a strength of mine, which I'll be the first to admit, and I'm sure you can notice from the way I shoot content. I'm not a historian or a guy that's good at you know, this type of stuff, but I think they're already cleaning it up. The thing that they use now is not very good, so that's why you don't see much change in the way things get cleaned up. You know, I think, as we've talked about so many times, I think if they started working on it now and started doing really loud, you know, campaigns throughout the government and started really addressing the need to service this trash problem and to make it right over the next 10 or 20 years, I think now's the time. Or like I've said in many videos, there's going to be a point here of where this is all going to become too little too late. And it's going to be very hard to catch up, and it's going to cost, instead of millions, billions potentially of dollars to clean up this place. So hopefully somebody will get on it beyond just the cleaning up the wharf over here, and we'll see this as a beginnings of change for cleanliness, starting in Saigon and then expanding in the rest of Vietnam. Hanoi, if you've ever been to Hanoi, you can see that they already do a pretty good job there. I forget the name of the turtle, circle, sword, whatever. Some kind of lake, whatever that tourist lake is there, I forget the name of it. But it's very clean around there. You can see they're applying that same kind of thing there. So as ever, if you want access to me directly, if you want to have DM messages with me, ask me questions, I'm over on patreon.com/fatandbroke. If you want to go on a private tour, that's also the place to book the private tour. We go on the tour and then you pay what you want at the end. Also, there's tons of extra content on there, so jump on over to Patreon to support me in additional ways if you want to. If not, no worries. Just enjoy the video, smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much for watching, or morning, or evening, whenever time you're watching this at. Stay frosty. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.